You know, sometimes the most interesting stories come from the simplest questions. Today, we've got a story that, yeah, it's about fishing, but it's really about passion, about experience, and what it actually means to be great at something you absolutely love. This is a tale of two anglers. And it all boils down to this one question: who is the better fisherman? Seems simple enough, right? But as you're about to see, the answer really depends on how you define better. So, let's meet our two contenders. In one corner, we have Tyson. We're calling him the young gun, just bursting with energy. And in the other corner, his grandpa Bill, the seasoned legend, a guy whose skill has been perfected over a lifetime. It's that classic matchup, right? Youthful fire against quiet wisdom. All right, let's start with Tyson. The whole case for him being the better fisherman is built on one thing: pure, unstoppable passion for the sport. I mean, if you had to describe Tyson in just one phrase, it would be unstoppable energy. For him, this isn't just a weekend hobby. It's what gets him up in the morning. He is always ready to go, always hyped for that next cast. And the dedication? It's on another level. Seriously, we're talking about a kid who will fish in the pouring rain, in the snow. He'll go out multiple times in a single day. He even gets up to meet his PE teacher at 5:30 in the morning just to talk about fishing. That's not just interest, that's a beautiful kind of obsession. And this quote right here, this says it all. Now, for anyone who doesn't fish, getting skunked means you catch, well, nothing. Zip. Nada. For most people, that's a bad day. For Tyson, it doesn't even faze him. See, for him, the joy is in the doing, not just the catching. He'll be right back out there tomorrow, ready to go again. Okay, so that's Tyson. Now, let's completely switch gears and turn to our other contender, Grandpa Bill. His case comes from a totally different place. It's not about that frantic energy. It's about the deep, quiet power that only comes with experience. And it all starts with this number: over 70 years. Just let that sink in for a second. 70 plus years of fishing. Imagine the knowledge you'd soak up over 7 decades on the water. All the different seasons, the subtle changes in the weather, the tiny signs that a beginner would completely miss. So Grandpa Bill's secret weapon isn't some high-tech gadget. It's this incredibly deep well of patience and knowledge. It's a kind of calm confidence that you just can't fake. You have to earn it. He doesn't need to rush because he just knows. He understands the rhythm of the lake. And you can see that mastery in everything he does, right? He knows those Minnesota lakes like the back of his hand. He's this incredibly patient teacher for his grandkids, passing that wisdom down. And look at this, his fishing is all about community, sharing his catch, making it a social thing. It's a whole different kind of passion, one that's all about connection and generosity. And he does it all from his trusty 50-year-old boat. Okay, so we've got these two very different but both very compelling approaches to fishing. So let's put them side by side and really see how they stack up against each other. So when you lay it all out like this, the picture becomes crystal clear. For Tyson, the motivation is all about the thrill of the chase. His goal? Fish as much as humanly possible. But for Grandpa, it's about the sheer joy of the experience itself. His goal is to connect with people and to share. It's kind of like quantity versus quality. So, we've laid out the arguments, we've seen both sides. But, after looking at all this, you have to start wondering, what if we've been asking the completely wrong question this whole time? What if we just totally redefined what it means to be a great fisherman? Maybe it has nothing to do with who catches the biggest fish or the most fish. Maybe it's about finding patience and finding community. Maybe it's about passing down traditions and creating memories that are going to last a lifetime. Because here's the beautiful part. Underneath all those differences in style, their core values are exactly the same. They both share this deep, profound love for the outdoors. They both have the patience to wait for the right moment. They're both open to learning and to teaching. And at the end of the day, they both find so much joy in sharing this thing they love with other people. So, you see, it was never really about who's better. The real story here, the real catch, is that this shared passion acts as a bridge. It connects the fire of youth with the wisdom of experience. It's the bond between a grandson and his grandfather, built one quiet morning at a time out on the lake. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, a question for you to think about. Look at your own life, your hobbies, your work, whatever it is you're passionate about. What skills are fueled by that relentless Tyson-like energy? And which ones have been slowly shaped over the years by that quiet, patient Grandpa Bill kind of experience? The answer might just tell you something really interesting about your own journey.